Hi everyone, my name is Ali and I'm a first year computer science student. I'm going to share with you different tasks that we study in our software development module, and we'll do it on a weekly basis. So we'll start from week 1 and I will share all the tasks and exercises that we have done as a part of our module. This series of videos will be very useful for anyone that wants to familiarize themselves with for everything that they will go through if they enroll into a computer science university when it comes to Python programming. We'll start off with week 1 and we will go through a couple of tasks that we did that we were given to kind of test our knowledge after our first week. So we will start off with our break-even program, and basically we are supposed to write a code for a program that will calculate break-even amount. And what this means is that we are given this information: how much it costs to produce each item, how much we sell each item that has been produced. Then we have fixed costs and profit per item. That gives us 2,500 items have to be sold to break even. Quite simple, isn't it? Very simple, but let's do it in Python. First, we'll start by storing all the values. So our values were cost for each item, which was 20, sale price 40, our fixed costs were 50,000. So obviously our profit per item was sale price minus cost each item. So simply we have stored all of our information in variables that you can see on the top. And the simple formula for calculating profit per item is simply deducting the cost per item from the sale price. So if we were to print profit per item, it should give us 20, logically. So now moving on, we want to get our break-even formula. Once again, we need to find out how much items we need to sell before we break even. That should be too complicated, so we will create another variable called break-even, and the formula will be to take our fixed expenses and divide them by profit per item. So if we were to print break-even now, we get 2,500, which was asked from us, as you can see, 2,500. So we want to create a program that will give us this output. So we have that, but now as a part of the practice aspect for string manipulation, we will try to create an output that gives us this nice text actually explaining what is what, not just giving us numbers. So the second part of this tutorial will be to do just that. We will delete this and start writing our print commands. So we start off with cost to produce each item, and we will close off the quotations here, effectively ending the string, and then include our cost per each item. I'm going to leave this without converting it first, because I want to show you what happens when we try to print this statement. So we get an error, and if we look at the explanation, it gives us type error can only concatenate string, not float to string. So Python, being a very clever programming language, is right away explaining to us that the only way to get this print statement executed is if we convert our problem here. So we will delete and type in plus str, so inserting str, and then whatever we put into parentheses after that is going to be converted into a string, and that's how we fix our error of not being able to concatenate a float. So str and cost each item, and there we go. We will do the same thing for the rest of our text. Sale price for each item, convert to string, and we take sale price. Second part is there, and this is just a matter of filling everything in. Fixed costs. We want to print our profit per item. And lastly, the break even, totaling the amount of how much items we need to sell before we break even. And there we go. As you can see in our, I'm going to just make this bigger so we can see, we have the same output that we had in our picture. And therefore we conclude the first task from week 1. If you want to see more from our first week of Computer Science University course, just check the next video from this playlist. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.